Hello, this is Kim Sauer for Winnie TV at Productronica India, and I bumped into Keith Bryant, the famous Keith Bryant. Keith, great to see you here in New Delhi, in Pragati Maidan, however you pronounce that, but we're here on the show floor, second day. Now, you're a regular to these shows, so I'm really interested in finding out your knowledge about India. Where do you see it going? So let's look at the current situation. Where are we at?
Where we're at India at the moment is definitely a growth phase. The technology levels of the companies are increasing, and the Make in India initiative is adding extra momentum.
Mm-hmm. Made in India or Make in India initiative is a big one. Everybody's talking about that here. Give us a little bit of an overview of what that actually means.
It means that India's aim in the next few years is to become a really large net exporter of electronics. Mm-hmm. At the moment there's electronics manufacturing here, there's box build, but components, a lot of the circuit boards are coming into the country. And this is one of the things that the Make in India initiative wants to address.
Mm-hmm. And this is a government-backed initiative, right?
Oh, very much so. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So a lot of people that I've spoken to from outside of India, international companies, when you mention India, they immediately say infrastructure. Huge issues with infrastructure and doing business. What's your view on those two issues? Can you give some words of advice as to how people can deal with them?
Okay, both of those things are challenging, but there are a lot of multinational companies doing very good business here. You have to work with the local distributors, you have to accept the things that you can't change, and do your best with the things that you have control over. Mm-hmm. It's India.
Mm-hmm. That sounds like some words to a song, actually. Now, just looking at India, it's a huge country. So if we're looking at the regional aspect of India, are there clusters of manufacturing, electronics manufacturing that is going on? Can you say there's a south-north divide or any type of divide where particularly industries are manufacturing?
Not really, and the Make in India initiative is actually promoting almost every region. So it's very much a balance. Mm-hmm. There isn't like in China where you've got a few areas where there's a lot of electronics. Unfortunately for the people that have to visit these customers, they're well spread throughout the country.
Mm-hmm. And as we said, it's a huge country, but it's a beautiful country, and we're glad to be here. I'm really glad to bump into you here at the show, and I might see you next week in Chicago.
You will see me next week in Chicago for sure. And yes, I have to say, from a personal point of view, I've been working here for a lot of years. It can be very rewarding, but definitely it's challenging.
Famous last words. Great. Thank you. Great to see you here, Keith.
Great to see you too.